in how the classroom operates, and that you have to listen to the teachers.
Do you favor one statewide school district?
Well, I'm for cutting costs and doing things efficiently. The fact that we already have some regional districts in the state, I think, is a good start. But I'm not looking to mandate right now that we go to one district. I'd like to use more incentives to get the districts to work together and save administrative costs.
And this is sort of a follow-up question to that. Do you favor consolidating school districts? And if so, how many consolidated school districts do you think there should be?
Yeah, I don't think there's a set answer for that. You should give the districts the freedom to work together. But from the state level, I'd like to put in place incentives that would encourage the districts to work together, especially on the administrative and and other parts of the school department where you see a lot of the costs where you could have substantial savings.
Okay. Now, how would you lessen the reliance on property taxes to fund education?
Well, that's really one of the reasons why I'm running for governor, is that we need to have the tax structure in the state, one that's competitive, and we can't just keep on looking to raise taxes. We have within the cities and towns right now a lot of duplication, where you have school departments and city governments that each have departments that I feel should be run under one roof. You know, a finance department, a school department, a finance department, and city government, a legal department and school department, legal department, city government. So let's reduce the overhead within the city or town governments first, and then let's, through a predictable school funding formula, have a process where the cities and towns know what's coming down the road and they can plan accordingly.
Okay. If elected, would you introduce or support legislation limiting the scope of collective bargaining to salaries, benefits, and conditions of work?
Well, collective bargaining obviously is something that needs to be part of the process, but I'm looking to hold the line on costs in the cities and towns, and one way to do that would be to limit what should be negotiated when it comes to the teacher contract. So I would be open to that idea.
If elected, would you make any changes to the Board of Regents, and/or would you appoint a school committee member to the board?
I think the Board of Regents is moving in the right direction. I think that they made a great hire with Deborah just coming into the state, and with the work that's going on there, I would obviously want to strengthen the board as we move forward. When you talk about the second part of that question, with the school board member being on the school committee member being on the board, I'd be open to that. I know even in a related board, on the Board of Governors, they have student representatives on the board. So why not have school committee members on the Board of Regents board, where really a lot of the work is already being done.
What roles do you see school committees playing in your plan for education in Rhode Island?
Oh, they'll be at the table, and they'll be a big part of the discussion. I value the input of the people on the school committees. I've said for many years the school committee job is the toughest job in elective office, because of all the issues that you're dealing with on the school committee.
Okay, and who is your principal education advisor?
That's an easy question for me. It's my wife, Gabriella, an 18-year classroom teacher at Central High School. She's passionate about her career and the kids. She loves her job, and I'm always amazed by the level of dedication that she and her colleagues put in the work that they do, and in the level of achievement that many of the students are able to achieve as they receive that instruction. So, I mean, that's the key to climbing the ladder of success, is to have educators who care, and students who are willing to work hard in a community that's going to back that, so that we can continue to grow and prosper in the state.
Okay, and how can people get more information about your positions on education?
Yeah, I have a website, frankcaprio.com, and if there's a specific question that you have, you can send me an email right through the website. Okay,
and lastly, any closing statements that you'd like to make, Mr. Caprio?
No, I thank you for the opportunity to answer these questions. You know, this election is an important election, obviously, in the state. It's going to determine the future of many issues, and I'm very focused on holding the line on taxes and making sure that the money that is being spent, whether it's in education or other areas, is spent very efficiently and people are held accountable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.